When a person decides to rise, when a person truly makes a decision from the depths of their soul, the universe doesn't just sit back and watch. It starts to shift. It starts to move. It starts to align itself with that person's intention. The winds change, the tides turn, the air itself begins to whisper the name of the one who dared to believe in themselves. You have no idea how powerful you are until you stop doubting and start doing. The biggest war ever fought isn't on battlefields. It's fought inside your own mind, between the part of you that wants to give up and the part that refuses to back down. Greatness begins when excuses end. If you want to do something great with your life, you have to stop looking for comfort and start looking for challenges. Comfort zones are beautiful, but nothing ever grows there. You were not born to be average. You were not designed to live in the shadows. You were built for greatness. You were built to rise, to conquer, to stand out, not fit in. Every second you waste doubting yourself is a second someone else is using to chase the dreams you abandoned. Success doesn't belong to the smartest or the strongest. It belongs to those who refuse to quit. You don't need to have 1,000 talents. You just need one unbreakable will. The truth is, you're not too old, too young, too late, too early. You're right on time, but only if you decide right now to become what you are meant to be. There's a fire inside you, buried under fears, self-doubt, rejection, failure, disappointment, and pain. But that fire is still alive. You just need to breathe life into it again. Fan the flames with belief. Feed it with action. Protect it with discipline and let it grow into an unstoppable inferno of determination. You owe it to yourself to become everything you ever dreamed of. Not for anyone else, not for validation, but because you were meant to. You were born with a purpose so strong that life itself bends when you walk with it. The problem is not your potential, the problem is your perception. You think you're not enough. But let me tell you this. The fact that you're still standing after everything you've been through proves that you're more than enough. You have survived storms that would break others. You have carried pain like armor. And you still dare to dream. That is strength. That is power. Don't you dare waste that strength living a life below your capacity. Every day you wake up is a second chance, a fresh opportunity to rewrite the story. And this time, write it with fire in your words, steel in your spine, and thunder in your heart. Your story doesn't end in failure. Not if you keep turning the pages. You have to be brave enough to begin again. Every time you fall, people will laugh. Let them. People will doubt. Let them. But never let their voices be louder than your own belief. You want to be great. Then start acting like it. Get up before the sun, work harder than you did yesterday. Face your fears like they owe you something, and grind until your dreams get tired of running away. Success is not about luck. It's about labor. It's about late nights, early mornings, missed parties, ignored distractions, and relentless focus. It's about choosing your future over your feelings. There will be days when you won't feel like it. Do it anyway. There will be moments when you're tired, broken, and alone. Keep going anyway. Why? Because the life you want is on the other side of the pain you refuse to face. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. You are not chasing a fantasy. You are chasing your destiny. And that destiny demands your all. It wants your blood, sweat, tears, your silence when you're mocked, your patience when you're tested, your resilience when you're rejected, and your commitment when nothing is working. Do you want it bad enough? Are you willing to suffer for it? Because those who succeed are not always the best. They are just the most relentless. They kept knocking when doors didn't open, kept digging when the soil got tough, kept climbing even when their hands were bleeding. That's the level of hunger you need. You cannot tiptoe toward greatness. You have to storm it like a warrior. You have to walk into your future like you own it. And you do. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. So stop accepting defeat before you even begin. Stop settling. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into places you've outgrown. Start choosing growth over comfort. Start showing up for yourself the way you show up for others. You don't need a new year, a Monday, or a perfect moment. You just need one brave decision. Decide that you are done being average. Decide that your time is now. Decide that you are worthy of the life you imagine. Because if not now, then when? If not you, then who? The clock is ticking, but it's not too late. As long as there's breath in your lungs, there's power in your choice. Make the choice to raise. Make the choice to fight. Make the choice to win. This is your life. Make it legendary.